As the final days of this school year count down here at CHS, the class of 2017 has the one thing on their mind, and that's college. For our seniors here that are looking for that perfect roommate right now, the perfect universities, and so much more, we sat down with Melinda Stephan in the Counseling Center to discuss more what this process is like for the seniors.
And then in the end, sometimes it does come down to, once you've done those things, you've compared the opportunities and you've compared the affordability part, sometimes it comes down to that gut feeling. Where do I see myself thriving on a college campus? And the number one thing we tell our students is love your list. In other words, don't apply to schools that you don't think you can see yourself attending at some point. It's easier to make a choice at the end if you know that every school you've applied to and those who have admitted you, you're willing to go to. It also makes it difficult in some ways too, because you love every school that you've applied to in theory. So those are the kinds of things that we tell people, is it really starts before you're making a decision. It starts when you make that list of schools and you decide which schools to apply to. We want you to be looking for fit. That's really our mantra here. I'd say the first piece of advice that we would give to seniors as they've made a decision and moving forward is ask questions, ask for help, and read your email. I know that seems so simple, but so many students forget to read their email, and colleges communicate to their admitted students via email. So if you don't want to miss important information about orientation sessions, about meeting with an advisor and registering for courses, about housing, you've got to read your email. So I would say making sure that you're staying up with the communication in terms of reading email, but also asking for help and asking questions if you have them. I would say the most common thing that I have seen go wrong for seniors once they have received their decisions and made a decision, and sometimes even before they made a decision but they know they're in somewhere, is that they sort of forget they still have the rest of their senior year to complete. It's very easy, we use the term senioritis, it's a very common term, but it happens, and it's very easy to be like, okay, I got through this stressful application process, I've been given an admission letter, and now I can kind of take a deep breath and relax. And that's true to a certain extent, but you can't completely relax and stop coming to school, stop doing your homework, stop preparing for your tests, because those admissions decisions can change if you have drastic differences in the way you end your senior year than the way you started it when you applied to schools. Our students and students across the country and high schools spend a lot of time working on getting into college. And what we really want our students to do now is, now that they're in and they've made a decision or they're close to making a decision, we want them to start thinking about, how do I do college? How do I make my college experience the best college experience it can be? Because it's not just about getting in, it's about what you do once you get there. And no matter where you go, you can do amazing things if you take advantage of the opportunities.
As you can see, the seniors have much to look forward to throughout their college journey. I'm Schultz for CHTV News. Back to you guys in the studio.